Hi-ho, everybody. How are you? I'm your host, Fido. This is, of course, Powie. And we're here to bring you episode 37 of
Hey, man, nice kiss shirt.
Glad you could join us. Let's jump right into it. But before we hit September 3rd, let's talk about this shirt. It's skin tight. Skin tight. It's form-fitting, which may or may not be a very good thing for a man of my girth.
The Donnas had an album called Get Skin Tight.
Well, this is for all surviving members of the Donnas. Didn't they do Strutter?
They did.
Yes, they did.
They did Speeding Back to My Baby as well.
Oh, yes, they did. The Donnas. Let's take a moment to recognize the Donnas. To give you any sort of merchandistic background on the shirt, I really can't do it. I don't honestly remember. This was a gift, but whoever gave it to me, thank you. What do we say about my memory here? Hey, man, nice memory. So we're going to just, without further ado, kick it right into September 3rd. What band made for a better Kiss co-headliner? Motley Crue, Def Leppard, or Aerosmith? I'm sorry, Rick. This is one that we should have done our homework on.
Are you talking about like this iteration?
The co-headliner didn't happen until 2003.
Exactly. Like that. Well,
was that 2003 or 2002?
To make a long answer short, Aerosmith.
Yeah. I mean, it was the Detroit show. I don't know what you experienced being out west, but back here in Detroit Rock City, we were treated to Saliva, Aerosmith, and Kiss at Comerica Park with special last-minute guest Ted Nugent. So that was not having... I did see the tour in 2012. That was the Pine Knob show with the Crew.
I did not. I only saw Aerosmith once with Motley Crue opening, and Aerosmith basically proved why Motley Crue opened.
Yeah.
So there.
Sweeping.
So if I had my druthers, I would rather see Aerosmith live.
Sweeping and mopping, yeah. But no, I never saw Kiss with Def Leppard, so it's an obvious answer. Moving on to September 4th. Do you own any Kiss baseball hats?
Mm-mm.
Which Kiss baseball hat is your go-to? Now, as the resident baseball fan here on Hey Man, nice Kiss shirt, I'm going to defer to you.
I don't have one. And if I had one, it would probably be just a plain black hat with a Kiss logo on the front.
Silver logo on a black hat?
On a black hat.
Trucker hat type of vibe?
Not trucker. It would have to be some sort of a fitted gimmick, or even just not trucker. Just not.
I would kind of be cool with a red mesh trucker cap. You know, with a white front and a fucking, the any Kiss logo, Pretty
much.
You could put the iron-on rainbow on a trucker cap. I wouldn't hate it. But as you know, my favorite Kiss logo is the first album, Rhinestone logo.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking Rock and Roll Over on the front wouldn't be a bad thing either.
Rock and Roll Over on the front of anything is never a bad thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It'd be a cool kind of hat to wear.
Yeah. I mean, if this were a tattoo, I know y'all wouldn't be surprised. And that's right. That's your only y'all you're going to get on Hey Man, nice Kiss shirt. Enjoy it. Bask in it. As we move on to September 5th. During the 1979 Dynasty Tour, Ace incorporated a bit of Wild Signals from Close Encounters of the Third Kind in his guitar solo. What other John Williams themes can you imagine Ace adding to his guitar solo?
I would imagine something from Star Wars if that's John Williams.
It is indeed.
Then that's my answer.
But do you picture, I like to most whimsically picture Ace doing the cantina. But that's just me being frivolous, man. Ace can do whatever the F Ace wants to do.
He did 2001, A Space Odyssey, when we saw him.
Yeah.
Or he did, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
But I mean, can you picture Ace with like
2000?
Well, actually, you know what? In this, obviously, Dark Light, Don't Run, gung gung, gung 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 gung. I mean, come on. Where are my Elder Jaws crossover peeps right now? I know you're out there. Yeah, so we can imagine those things quite easily. Ace is no stranger to majesty, the majesty of rock, the pageantry of roll. By the way, I checked out a sneak preview last night of Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues. Thumbs up. I can recommend more Spinal Tap. Okay, this is a fun one. This is like a Mystery Machine, fucking Scooby-Doo kind of vibes here.
Hook it up.
You are given the choice to spend the night in either the Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park house, which is the Enchanted Hill in Beverly Hills, California, or the Kiss Exposed Mansion, Gray Hall, also in Beverly Hills. Which house would you choose, and who would you invite?
Probably the Phantom House if it comes with the weird couch that Sam turns over.
You get the snake couch.
Find the.
Is there a talisman?
Find the talisman in the gimmick there.
On the mantle of the fireplace, Gene displays his bat wing.
We can go out by the pool and listen to them play Beth on an endless loop.
Yeah.
Try to touch the talisman to see if Paul's guitar goes out of tune.
Right.
I'm all about that.
That would be the house.
That would be the house.
Because you're a short walk from coasters,
and
I'm a coaster guy.
So there's that.
Yep. Easy. Now, going? Who would you invite?
You, of course. Who else?
See, I'm thinking. I mean, let's use the space. You know what I'm saying? Like that's imagination. There's several rooms in there. I'm not talking about
all the girls who were in the Kiss Exposed house.
All the exposed chicks over there. Yeah. No doubt. Well, I mean that's a given. But I mean, there's so many rooms.
Is there
in that place?
In the Phantom?
Is there really? Is there, guys? Come on.
How many rooms were there?
Let's assume.
From Remco.
Let's assume. If I weren't filming this rinky-dink little podcast with my phone right now, I would look it up and tell you guys that Enchanted Hill in Beverly Hills has a fire marshal capacity of
600.
285 people. I don't know. But I'm inviting everyone who ever threw a kegger where they let me throw in a Kiss tape.
I'm inviting Rick.
I'm inviting everybody.
Rick Howard.
Rick Howard. Can I get a moment just to love on my man Rick Howard for gifting us with the very premise of a podcast? You know, back when I couldn't make up my mind whether or not I needed to join the fray of Kiss fans, loud and proud, who hopped onto the YouTubes and told the world about it, I just thought, I don't have a premise. I could probably do something fun, and if it only pleased me and people like Powie, then you see It's All For You, Demon, and you're like, oh man, I'm inspired now. So, hip hip hooray, 3 cheers for It's All For You, Demon, who gave us this. Rock and roll all night
and journal every day. It's a year-long guide to celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan.
Moving on to, oh wait, did I finish my answer? I would invite everyone. As many rooms as could hold where people are sleeping on the floor. We're having ourselves a rock and roll party. All right, September
Ain't nothing but a
7th.
house party.
That's right. Next week,
Don't.
a Jay Giles podcast. We could do it. Don't tempt us.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, kid. Don't do it. September 7th. I know this one is especially for Powie. Are you an album collector, a single collector, or a little bit of both? What are your favorite Kiss pieces for both formats?
No, I'm not. But if I had my druthers, copy of Alive would be my favorite Kiss piece in the album format, and then the Dr. Love single. The single, the 45 edit.
Would Take Me on the Bee?
That one, yes. With the different kind of mix that was only, I guess, privy to me and Sebastian. Sebastian Bach like broke it out or something, and yeah, that was the one that I had. The single the first 45 I ever bought was that, and I did not realize that it was different from the album.
Now, did you get? I'm assuming you got the single first.
I did.
How long after you got the single did you buy the album? Or hear it at somebody's house?
Probably heard it at somebody's house years later. It's hard to remember. But yeah, I was like, that's not the same. But yeah, I mean, that 45 version is like, to my ears, is like the version. Because
that was the Latinas version, the ambassador version. These restaurants that we went to as kids, where if you didn't have a Kiss album, you were likely to hear, because you could put a quarter in
the jukebox,
and get some Kiss. Back when you had to pay for your Kiss.
What's yours? Singles,
mine. Album. To refer back to how the question is phrased, when the collector bit, I'm still not comfortable calling myself a collector, because I don't really zero in on stuff and try to get all of it or whatever. I like what I like, and so I guess you could say I'm a little bit of both.
But you have a rock and roll over.
I've got stuff that I've had, for forever and a day. At that point, I wasn't thinking in terms of collecting. Just
getting it,
having stuff. And when I got the Detroit Rock City single, it was after I got the album. Not long after, and so Beth was still on the B side.
Oh, wow!
It was first pressing. They hadn't pressed it to flip them. Right. But I think most interestingly, our buddy Scott Carlson, when I was out doing the John 5 thing out in LA a few months ago, Scott has collected. He's got a good collection of Kiss singles.
Right.
The coolest one I thought that he had was, I think it was Grease. I know it was a German label. It was a Bellafon pressing, and it was Calling Dr. Love with the regular S's. Mm-hmm. And
you told me about that.
Yeah. Like, I think I might have mentioned this on a previous podcast where, like, that somehow was prior to the anti-SS legislation that prevented Kiss from using their regular logo in Europe, in Germany particularly. But anyway, like I said, I've already got that one. Like maybe like a promo from the first album would be cool to get. But when the Alive box comes out, the scuttlebutt is that it's just around the corner, and I'll be plunking down some hard-earned coin to get that, I'm sure. If it's got a disc for each, you know, if it's got wildwood and, you know, if it's all sort of broken out.
That's what we thought was going to happen. I thought when we were
Well,
talking about if there will be an Alive box set, would that be what it entails?
Well,
all the
we shall see. You know, even the demon himself has been, you know, Gene likes to talk about, and he likes to fluff it up, and you can't necessarily, you know, take, you know, his description as gospel as to what it's going to be or whatever. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean,
fingers crossed
mm-hmm.
that it's good.
It's going to be good. It's alive.
Right,
Come on, guys. And of course, you know, happy 50th to
Alive.
As we mentioned in the last episode, you know, the question being last episode, if we could choose any Kiss album as our first. Our first were Alive. And, like, why would you change that, you know? Talk about kicking in the doors. All right. Moving on to September 8th. List the Kiss albums that are better played at night and describe why for each.
Since I sleep most of the day, every one.
Every single one. I mean, we've mentioned before, there are certain records that, you know, they don't require, no Kiss album requires a particular temporal space in which to optimally live. But Love Gun is a summer album. Peter's solo record is a rainy day record. Creatures of the Night, obviously. I mean, it's right there in the name.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dress to Kill to me is like a good cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's a first thing in the morning.
Hotter Than Hell's kind of a drudgy nighttime kind of album.
Yeah, there's
kind of scary. Drudgy.
But I also have weird, like, you know, like summer afternoon. Like I have some. Hotter Than Hell is surprisingly versatile in that way. But yes, I would also fairly categorize it as a nighttime record. I mean, shit, you know? I mean...
I never really thought about what time of day do you listen to Kiss. It's like whenever the fucking fancy strikes you.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Jeans is nice at night, you know, the solo record. Dynasty is kind of like, even though it's energetic, it can be a good like wind down. The Elder similarly can be a good, I mean, Kiss albums are fluid, man. I like you said, I can't really peg anything as like specifically nighttime. Like,
right.
It is fun to, like, if you're taking off on a you know, like, what would I consider like a small road trip, like an hour or two.
When we went to Grand Rapids and blasted Alive 2 the whole way, that was a good time.
That was nighttime, right?
It was getting there. We were yeah, it was dusk.
Well, I think, like, I like to hop in the car at night and fucking start Destroyer, you know?
Yeah.
That studio version of Detroit Rock City has got serious nighttime vibes.
Do you do the dishes and listen to the news first?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I rarely do the dishes.
Thank you.
I too often listen to the news, but that's for another podcast. I think I could... If this question were posed more as like on a song-by-song basis, it'd be easier to do. But yeah, man, album-wise, Kiss is the all-weather, dude. It's any time.
When the fancy strikes you, when the mood, you want to hear rock and roll over, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh well.
I'm almost always in the mood to listen to rock and roll.
Right. Something was like, yeah.
Moving on to September 9th. Okay, this is our final question of the week. And this is the soul scraping question. This is like really get in there. Describe what spinning a Kiss album does for your soul.
Energizes it. Gets me in a pumped up mood, kind of like a pumped. Yeah, definitely alive too. As soon as I hear you wanted the best and you got the best, the different guy and the whole thing,
the Eddie Belandis.
Yep,
version.
That one gets me psyched and ready to go.
Yeah,
that one just does. It just does it. Peter's my O'Toole.
It's like a warm bath and a like drier, fresh, velvety robe. It's like just it's meatloaf and mashed potatoes. It's just comforting. Kiss is just, man. I mean, you know, if you've got to like, if we were on like a civil war, if I was on the fields of Antietam, and you know, had to have like a fucking triage amputation, I'd be just like, put some Kiss Alive in my headphones, you know, let me like go to my happy place. It's just, it's restorative to my soul. I love music, dude, and you know, and Powie does too. Like our spectrum of what we enjoy. I mean, it goes from
we're on the spectrum.
It goes from the Shags to fucking Jellyfish to King Crimson. I mean, it's Mahler. It's like we're all over the map, and because we acknowledge that music just has that magic. But at the same time, you know, you've got those certain things that really just take you back to your
happy places,
your stummies moment. And it's, for me, it's Kiss. As I said, that was our final question. I hope for each and every one of you that watch this podcast
to watch it.
Tell
us about it down here in the comments.
Yes, I will admit I've been a little slack on I've taken a summer vacation from the comments, and I don't know why. There's no good reason. You guys give us nothing but love. I'm going to reflect some of the good vibes that you've given us. But I hope that you can feed your souls with Kiss. Kiss is a legacy act now, but they are the most vital legacy on my horizon. I mean, they're just, Kiss is Kiss, so celebrate it.
Celebrate it.
Each and every day, each and every week, with us right here on
Hey man, nice Kiss shirt.
I want you to put your two lips together and kiss that subscribe button. Please, even though no one in the comments has given me his real name yet, I want you to remember the words of the Barbarian.
Play hard.
Play fair.
Nobody hurt.
Hey man,
nice Kiss shirt.
It's the Remco. Yeah.